I now invite Chairman, Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, the leader par excellence of our organization, Shri Vivek Jori, to deliver the welcome address. Sir.
A very good morning to all of you. Honorable Union Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman ji, my colleague Sri Nitin Gupta, Chairman CBDT, my colleagues from the board, Ms. Rama Matthew, Ms. Sangeeta Singh, member CBDT, other dignitaries on the dais, my esteemed seniors, many of whom are here today to bless this occasion, officers and staff of Chennai Customs, other dignitaries, guests and dear friends. It gives me great pleasure and it is indeed a privilege for me to welcome all of you today, especially Ma'am Finance Minister. This is a very busy time of the year for her and we are really grateful. I express my deepest gratitude to you, ma'am, for having taken out the time to come all the way for this Bhumi Pujan and foundation stone laying of this very pioneering project, if I may say so. As you're aware, the government has been very supportive of us in creating physical infrastructure for the comfort of not only our officers but also the trade all over the country. And currently CBIC is doing at least 24 projects, infrastructure projects in different parts of the country. Some of them are residential, many of them are building of official accommodation so that our dependence on rented accommodation goes down and we have our own offices which we can take care of and from where we can work. These projects involved an outlay of about 1,000 crores for this year. And of course, there are expenses that will be incurred over their lifetime. But increasingly, we are very mindful of how we can improve and further beef up our physical infrastructure so that we provide a good working environment to our officers and staff, as well as the trade with whom we have very intense interaction. Many examples of that, ma'am, are visible in Chennai Custom House, which has taken very many initiatives under the Swachhata program. And I congratulate the Chief Commissioner, Mr. M.V.S. Chaudhary and his team for doing so. I just took a round of the complex and I was very impressed with the kind of facilities that have been created. I had a look at a lounge which has been created for customs brokers, from where they can work and in a very good environment. They've been provided lockers to keep their bags and other things. They can access our system sitting in that lounge. Likewise, there's a creche which has been created for the children and infants of officers and staff who are working here. There's a special lounge for lady officers which has been created on the ground floor, as well as a tax facilitation center, a facilitation center for customs brokers, licensing management system, where we've taken a new initiative to automate. And these are all facilities which I think will go in a big way in improving the efficiency of the organization. Apart from the sheer look of the place, which with our emphasis on Swachhata looks very clean, very immaculate, and I think makes all of us proud, of the office that we work in. So that is something that I just saw today. And ma'am, this is a very unique project in as much as under the National Trade Facilitation Action Plan, there is a commitment to co-locate all agencies that are at the border in providing clearance to cargo. And so far, and there are many agencies that play a very important role in the clearance of both import and export cargo. Many of these participating government agencies are members of the single window through which we now operate. But there are others who are now being integrated into it. And the complex that is going to come up on this plot of land, which has been, for which the foundation stone has been laid by the Honorable FM today, will actually accommodate and house all such agencies. It will have 9 floors. It's got an outlay of about 92 crore. And I think it will be very facilitated for the trade, because instead of running from office to office to get their various clearances, even though we work in an automated environment, but there are times when they need to interact with these agencies and get their NOCs and other clearances. So if all of them are housed in this building and this building is connected to the main custom house, I think it will be a very big facilitation measure. As I said, ma'am, this is the first of its kind, and we'll follow the Chennai example in many other places as we go along. The other thing which I was very impressed with, ma'am, is the artwork which has been done on the campus. So I saw some beautiful stone idols. Some students from an art college volunteered to do the portico, which stands out as a very remarkable piece. And there were many other examples. The terrace of the custom house has also been refurbished completely. There are beautiful pavilions. It affords a lovely view of the sea and the port. I think it will be unique, perhaps in the city of Chennai, the view of the port and this thing. So I congratulate once again Chennai Customs for putting together this string of small projects which add up to a lot, and this will go in a very big way in improving our efficiency and improving our work culture. So once again, ma'am, I thank you very much for being here with us today. And of course, in the afternoon, we have the second leg of the program, where ma'am will be inaugurating a housing complex, which is a combined one for CBDT and CBIC at Anna Nagar. That is also a very big and prestigious project, and it will ease the availability of accommodation for officers and staff in Chennai in a very big way. So I congratulate the teams once again, and I thank all of you for being here with us this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your warm and kind words. We always look up to your profound thoughts and visionary leadership. In the spirit of our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's Swachh Bharat mission and Digital India campaign, Chennai Customs has been the front runner of numerous infrastructural initiatives. 100% digitized office space, along with projects aimed at staff welfare and trade facilitation, have been executed with the able support of DGHRD team led by Srimati Nita Lal Bhutalia, under the dynamic leadership of Chief Commissioner Shri M.V.S. Chaudhary. The projects include a centralized Sevottam desk, Mangayar Illam, a creche, sea view deck, and so on and so forth. As a tribute, a video highlighting these efforts has been made. May we now have the video, please?
Tamil Nadu, blessed with a long coastline, had historically been a global maritime superpower and a pioneer in trade. Chennai Customs has also long played its role in bolstering growth and development of this great nation. As technology advanced and new business models emerged, Chennai Customs has constantly been reinventing itself and stayed relevant to the scene. However, with passage of time, the once glorious chambers of trade began to lose some of its sheen. There was a need to upgrade several structures in the Chennai Customs formation. Years of documentation had led to tons of files getting accumulated and overwhelmed the spaces of customs formations. The aspirations of New India demanded new service delivery standards. Even the old laurels and trophies brought by the valiant officers needed a bit of shimmer. There was a cry for makeover, a Swachhata makeover, and so we did. We started off with the portico, a 3D embossing of Navai, an ancient ship motif signifying the flourish of trade. As one enters the custom house, he is now greeted by the warm and friendly staff of the Customs Facilitation Center, ready to guide and facilitate the trade. To the left is the centralized Savotam, a single point contact digitizing all correspondences, has made the paperless office a reality. The Mangairillam, a recreation facility exclusive for the lady officers of Chennai Customs. The creche, equipped with beds, cribs, and a fully functional kitchen. Now, the children can learn and play in a safe environment, while the officer parents are at work. We redecorated the Customs mural. The dilapidated terrace of the custom house, with a little bit of imagination, became the sea deck view, a breathtaking spot overlooking the Bay of Bengal, giving a panoramic view of the Chennai seaport. The laurels and trophies won by the officers, which is a pride of the Chennai Customs, was polished and retouched and restored to its rightful glory.
Swachh Bharat, a mission towards Clean India, our visionary program launched by our beloved Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi, has become both a massive behavior change program and a Jan Andolan on the ground. Taking inspiration, Chennai Customs, under the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, has attempted to reinvent the space and infrastructure of the old Madras Custom House in tune with the aspirations of the new generation of officers and staff. Under the inspiring leadership of the Honorable Finance Minister, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, we have infused modern technologies, introduced innovative practices, and by sheer ingenuity and enthusiasm of the officers of Chennai Customs Zone, we were able to bring about qualitative changes in our working environment in a step towards the Clean India mission. The infrastructure under the Swachhta mission shall not only bring in a change in the quality of the life of officers, but also enhance the service delivery standards to the citizens. We do realize Swachhta as a way of life and a journey worth taking, and the officers at Chennai Customs are resolved to continue with the Swachhta journey in the years to come and be in the service of the nation. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Team Customs, for putting up a beautiful compilation of all infrastructure projects undertaken by Chennai Customs. Now, as Gautam Buddha once said, the forest is a unique organism of unlimited kindness, benevolence, and wisdom, extending generously to all its being, offering shade even to the axeman who destroys it. These words perfectly reflects the description of Honorable Minister who has been the guiding light of our department. I now invite the Honorable Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, to address the gathering, please. Ma'am.
Vanakkam, Namaskar, and also good morning. The chairman of both the boards, Vivek Johri and also Nitin Gupta, Principal Chief Commissioner Chaudhary ji, the members of the board who are on dais, and also the officers, retired senior officers, and the current serving officers, particularly women officers, the media, and all visitors. I'm extremely happy to be here today to lay the foundation for a new office complex which is aptly named Vaigai, which actually comes out of the commitment that India has made to improve on trade facilitation. Trade facilitation, India actually stands to benefit from and also to set standards on the way in which we have our customs or tax officials and their workplaces. There was a time when we thought we have to build office space, and we kept our requirements, our officers and staff requirement, and built offices. But today, when the interaction with the trading community and also with the import-export agents who help in facilitating, and also for the touch that we are inclusive, so that women officers and their children or women staff and their facilitation, even for just the sake of refreshing themselves, are all considerations when we build our offices. Of course, beyond this is also to look at how green our buildings are going to be, how energy efficient our buildings are going to be, and also to look at how effectively we can construct without causing pollution or without causing disturbance, because you're building in thickly populated areas. I understand this Vaigai complex and the design which is laid before us has taken care of all these aspects. It is going to set a standard in that the way in which it is being constructed is very modular. The essential construction happens somewhere else. Materials are going to be lifted and placed through cranes, so there's just not going to be too much of in situ work except for assembling it all. And therefore, this building, as Vivek Johri represented when he spoke, probably will set the template for all future constructions. And on that, I appreciate the efforts taken by the CBIC and its members and the Principal Chief Commissioner. But even as we are waiting for a new building complex which is going to be our office place, where every stakeholder is going to have better facilitation given for staying and working there, whether it is the brokers or any other stakeholder in trade and in customs related matter. The old building from where you've been functioning for over a century has also had a lot of uplift, facelift if you want to call it. The video which was presented before shows actually the concern with which that place has been updated, giving opportunity for artists from the local area, but also looking at women and their working conditions, children, and also a workplace for the trade facilitators or brokers. So the principles are also executed in the old building and making it meet up to the expectations of the current generation and the current operators. So all these are very thoughtfully done. I also like the fact that deriving inspiration from Swachh Bharat, not only redoing, but at least polishing all those credible awards that you have won over the years and giving them the due shine that they need is very symbolic, and I think that is indicative of to what extent minute planning has happened to actually make the place a lot more workable and give the ambience that is so required for everybody who's working in this building. So Tamil Nadu இது முதல் முறையா இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு வேலை ஒரு அலுவலகம் தயார் பண்றதுங்கிறது ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு மகிழ்ச்சியான செய்தி. இந்த மாதிரி முன் யோஜனையுடன் அங்க இருக்கக்கூடிய பெண் அதிகாரிகளோ பெண் வேலையில இருக்கக்கூடிய ஊழியர்களோ அவங்களுக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி அந்த ரூமை மாத்துறது, அதே மாதிரி ஸ்வச்ச பாரத் அபியான்ல பிரதமர் ஐயா நாடு முழுவதும் நல்ல விதமா ஆபீஸ் நடத்துங்க, கிளீனா வைங்க, சுத்தமாக இருக்கிறதுனால தான் நம்மளுக்கு சுகாதாரம் வளரும் அப்படின்னு அவர் சொல்லிட்டு, அது தெருவானாலும் நம்ம வீடானாலும் வேலை பார்க்கிற நிலையமானாலும் எல்லாத்தையும் நல்லபடியாக வைக்கணுன்றது யோஜனையிலேருந்து ஒரு விதமான பிரேரணை எடுத்து இந்த கமிஷனரேட்டில் பழைய பில்டிங் ஆனாலும், ரொம்ப பழசு ஆக்சுவலாக, சென்னை சுங்க அதிகாரிகள் வேலை பண்ணக்கூடிய இந்த ஒரு பில்டிங் ரொம்பவே பழசு, பிரிட்டிஷ் காலத்திலேருந்து இருந்துட்டுருக்கு. அங்கே கூட சுகாதாரத்தை முன்வச்சு எல்லா இடத்துலையும் கூட சுகாதாரம் கண்ணில் படுற மாதிரி ஒரு முயற்சி எடுத்திருக்கிறத ரொம்ப நான் வாழ்த்துகிறேன். அதோடு இல்லாமல் சின்ன சின்ன விஷயமா இருந்தாலும் அந்த இடம் இப்போ இருக்கக்கூடிய தலைமுறைக்கு, இப்போ இருக்கக்கூடிய வேலையில் இருக்கக்கூடிய நம்மளுக்கு தேவை எப்படி இருக்குமோ அதுக்கு ஏற்ப அந்த ஆஃபீஸை மாற்றிருக்கிறது ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு முயற்சி. இன்னைக்கு கம்ப்யூட்டரை வச்சுட்டு வேலை பார்க்கக்கூடிய டேபிளோ, முன்னாடி ஃபைல் வச்சுட்டு வேலை பார்க்கக்கூடிய டேபிளோ ஒரே விதமாக இருந்தால் உபயோகமாக இருக்காதுங்கிறத புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு நல்ல விதமாக மாற்றிருக்காங்க. அந்த முயற்சிக்கு நான் இந்த கமிஷனரேட்டு, பர்டிகுலர்லி பிரின்சிபல் சீஃப் கமிஷனர் சௌத்ரி, இவங்க எல்லாருக்கும் வாழ்த்து தெரிவிக்கிறேன். இப்போ புதுசாக கட்ட போகிற இந்த வைகை ஆஃபீஸ் காம்ப்ளெக்ஸுக்கு நான் முன் சொன்ன மாதிரி அந்த கட்டிட நிபுணர்களும் அந்த கட்டிடத்தை எப்படி கட்டணுங்கிறதையும் பற்றி முன்னாடியெல்லாம் ஆர்கிடெக்ட் வரவங்க இப்படி பில்டிங் கட்டுங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு போயிடுவாங்க. அதோடு இல்லாமல் இந்த முறையில் கட்டுங்கன்னு சொல்கிறதும், அதனால் ஊரில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு பொல்யூஷன் குறையறதுக்கும், அதே மாதிரி இடைஞ்சல் இல்லாமல், பொதுமக்களுக்கு இடைஞ்சல் இல்லாமல் வெளியிலேயே பலதரப்பட்ட மெட்டீரியலை தயார் பண்ணிட்டு இங்கே எடுத்துகிட்டு வந்து அசம்பிள் பண்ணுற அந்த முறையில் கட்டுறதுனால சீக்கிரத்துலையும் கட்ட முடியும். அதே மாதிரி இன்னைக்கு தேவை கிளைமேட் கண்டிஷனில் நம்ம அதிக அளவு மின்சாரம் உபயோகப்படுத்தாமல், அதே மாதிரி அங்கே இருக்கக்கூடிய சாதனங்கள் எல்லாத்தையும் கூட கட்டுற விதத்தினால நிறைய ஏசி தேவைப்படாமல், அதனால் பொல்யூஷனுக்கு காரணமாக இல்லாமல் கட்டுற அந்த முயற்சி நல்ல ஒரு முயற்சி. இன்னைக்கு இந்த முயற்சியின் மூலமாக நம்ம பண்ணக்கூடிய ஒரு முன் உதாரணம் நாட்டில் வேற எங்கே எது கட்டினாலும் இப்போ இதை காப்பி அடிச்சுட்டு நம்ம கட்டுவோன்ற அந்த நிலைமைக்கு நம்ம வந்திருக்கோம். அதனால சென்னை ஆஃபீஸுக்கு இந்த முயற்சியை முன்னுதாரணமாக வைக்கக்கூடிய இந்த முயற்சியை தமிழ்நாட்டில் செய்வதற்கு உங்கள் எல்லாருக்கும் வாழ்த்துக்கள். சிபிஐசி அண்ட் கஸ்டம்ஸ் அதிகாரிகள் அனைவருக்கும் என் வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொண்டு இங்கே எனக்கு வரத்துக்கான வாய்ப்பு கொடுத்ததுக்கு ரொம்ப நன்றி. ஜெய்ஹிந்த்.
Thank you, ma'am. சென்னை கஸ்டம்ஸ் என்றும் முன் உதாரணமாக திகழும் என்று நாங்கள் இன்று உறுதி கூறுகிறோம். நன்றி. As a token of our love, respect and gratitude, I now request our Chief Commissioner, Shri M.V.S. Chaudhary, to present a memento to our Honorable Finance Minister, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman. The memento is an exquisitely made Raja Ravi Verma painting done in Tanjore style. Thank you, sir. I also request Chief Commissioner, sir, to present a memento to the dignitaries on the dais. Chairman CBIC, Shri Vivek Johri. It's again a Raja Ravi Verma painting in Tanjore style. Thank you, sir. To Chairman CBDT, Shri Nitin Gupta. Member CBIC, Srimati Rama Matthew. Principal Chief Commissioner GST, Shri Mandalika Srinivas. Principal DG DGHRD, Srimati Nita Lal Bhutalia. Thank you once again, sir. I would now like to request Srimati Rama Matthew, Member CBIC, to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
Honorable Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, Chairman CBIC, Shri Vivek Jory, Chairman CBDT, Shri Nitin Gupta, Principal DG HRD, Nita Lalbothalia, Mandalika Srinivas, Principal CC, GST, MBS Chaudhary, not the least to mention, senior retired officers, many of whom have been a part of this exercise which has fructified today. Senior retired officers, serving officers, my colleagues, partner agencies, the CPWD who has contributed so much to making this thing happen, this event happen, members of the media, friends. It is my privilege to deliver a vote of thanks for this on this grand and beautiful occasion. Ma'am, we're very grateful that you made it to here for laying the foundation stone for this unique and very forward-thinking project. And it is wonderful that you made the time in the midst of your really busy schedule. Or anybody who knows how government functions, this is the busiest time of the year for the finance minister. And in the midst of that, she made the time to come and do this and participate in this function and honor us. Thank you, ma'am. The officers who have made the time, Chairman Sir, Chairman CBDT, CBIC, the senior officers present here. It's a Sunday morning, and it's wonderful to see so many cheerful, happy faces, people who are happy to be here, and thankful to all of you for being present. Members of the media, I know that this is one wonderful occasion where you actually see how this department provides for the way we move forward, are thinking about where we need to be, not where we are, not just where we are. And it is wonderful for us to be able to showcase that for you. All the officers, the people who made this wonderful function happen, I'm very grateful to all of you for the effort you have made for this wonderful, smooth running function in such a neatly, tightly run schedule. Thank you all. It's been my privilege. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. As we now come to the end of the program, I request all of you to kindly raise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
I request all of you to kindly be seated until our Honorable FM leaves the venue. Thank you.